Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a Q&A. I asked you guys on Instagram what you wanted to know. Also, my body is so much tanner than my face, and it's because I have not washed off my self-tanner yet. So just excuse that. We're just gonna get into it because I feel like all my Q&As get very lengthy, and if I do a huge intro, it's just gonna be even longer. So I asked you guys on my story to ask me some questions. Okay, we'll start with this one. This one's cute. If you were to describe each kid as an animal, what would they be? So this one's kind of common sense, but I think Landon would be a raccoon. He's very mischievous and like he loves raccoons, and I think they're so cute, but they're also vicious. So that would definitely be Landon. Jackson would probably be like a koala bear or something, like a cuddly bear or something like that. And Sutton would be, I feel like I'm just associating it with his foxy, but I feel like he would be a fox. I've seen some fox TikToks and they are so cute and they seem just like Sutton. They're very whiny and like and talking a lot and screeching, so we'll say fox for Sutton. Okay, so I'll start with this because I know I'm gonna get a lot of pregnancy questions, so I'm just gonna start with those. Are you doing anything to gain weight to get pregnant? I have been eating a lot more. So I feel like I've been eating I eat like 3 times a day and have about 2 snacks in between, but I feel like I'm just eating larger portions than I normally do to try and just like gain a little weight, and I've gained 2 pounds so far, so hopefully that will help. Who knows? Are you going to visit Bianca in Hawaii? I wanted to so bad, but with COVID and everything, it's just like I should have gone in February before everything happened, like, because that's when she went there, and I should have just gone in February and like done it, but I was just like, oh, maybe I'll go, because I knew she was gonna extend, because was already like, oh, I love it here so much. So I was like, I'll go later, like in the summer, and now all this. So I don't think so. She'll be home, I think, in August. I'm not 100% sure. Would you ever get a second home in another state? Yes. My sister actually has a home in North Carolina, and I love North Carolina. It's so beautiful, and like the properties are relatively inexpensive, and I feel like if we got like a good place, we could Airbnb it out for half the year or whatever, or however much, and just have like a little vacation home to go up in the mountains and like see snow and stuff. But yeah, I think that would be fun. Or like a beach house would be really cool, even though I hate the beach. I love the lake. I'm getting a lot of these. Is the home you're in now your forever home? I feel like it is right now, but I feel like I can't say that because I don't know. I feel like I changed my mind so quickly, but as of right now, I love this house. I love where we are, and I don't plan on leaving anytime soon, like whatsoever. But I hate saying like forever, because I said we were done with babies and now that's over, and I say a bunch of things and then I'm like, nah, I changed my mind. So I don't know. We'll see. Why don't you like earrings? I don't know. I just feel like they make me look weird, but Kwa thinks I look really pretty when I wear them. I should put them on. Tips for a long and healthy relationship. Definitely the #1 thing is communication. Like, you gotta be able to communicate, and me and Quab definitely had our moments where we could not communicate, and those were probably our worst fights. What's the #1 thing you did that helped you lose weight the fastest? The first thing I did was change my diet, because if you guys know, before I had Sutton, I ate so bad. Like, you can go back on the vlogs and watch it. Like, I ate terribly. Like, sometimes I'd have Chick-fil-A like twice a day. Like, it was bad. I can't even remember the last time I've had Chick-fil-A now, or McDonald's. I've had McDonald's french fries, actually. They are just too good, but I haven't had like a full meal from McDonald's. You know, I'd get McDonald's, Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A. Chipotle's not that bad. It's just their portion sizes are really bad, but now if I order from Chipotle, I just say light everything. And then, yeah, definitely the diet was the #1 thing, like, for sure. But there's only so far a diet can take you, I feel like, before you plateau. So once I kind of plateaued, like I felt like I needed more. So then I started working out, like, and from that point, I think I was on a diet for like 2 or 3 months, and then I went to weightlifting, working out, and that's when I saw the biggest like tone results. So dropped on the scale, food or my diet, toned results, definitely weightlifting. So not just cardio, like actually being in the gym and like weightlifting. Have you ever considered dyeing your hair black? I have never once considered it. I've dyed it brown before and it wasn't too bad. It was just so hard to upkeep because my hair's naturally so light. Like you can see my roots, like it's not as light as I have it, but it's definitely light. But my natural hair is like this ashy blonde. If you have ashy blonde hair, you understand. It just looks dirty all the time if you don't have something done to it, I feel like. So the brown was too hard to upkeep because I had to keep getting my roots, and then the natural was just too swishy. I don't know. Okay, I get this one a lot. What is gonna happen with your breast implants with a 4th child? Can you breastfeed? Yes, I can breastfeed. So whenever I was telling the surgeon, I was like, this is my last, like I'm done, and he's like, hey, you're young, like you never know what can happen, and he's like, don't worry though, like you'll still be able to breastfeed, and that's why I didn't do a lift, I just did an implant, and that's why I didn't do a few things. So I don't really know what's gonna happen, we'll find out together, but it's definitely not like irreversible damage or anything like that. So we'll see what happens. I know a lot of people who got implants in high school and have kids and breastfed and it was fine. And then I also know people who tried to breastfeed with implants and it didn't work out. I'm just going to have to see how it goes. But I'm hoping that it will at least work. Like my goal is to at least breastfeed for a month because that is like important to me with like antibodies, especially with COVID going around and everything. So that's going to be my goal. And once I get past that, we'll just keep adding goals to it if that time comes. Show us your shoe collection. I actually don't really have a very good shoe collection. I need to up it. But shoes are very expensive and I don't leave the house that often. I'd rather buy dresses. Someone said, am I too late to ask? No, you're not too late. Few people said, am I too late to ask? Oh. Where did you get your tie-dye sweats from? I will link them down below. They are from Urban Outfitters though. How to keep eating healthy all the time. I definitely don't eat healthy 24/7. I give myself, I feel like you've got to give yourself like some room or else you're just gonna cave. I ran out of footage, sorry. But I feel like if you don't give yourself those cheat days or cheat meals, you're just gonna cave and it's just, you're not gonna feel good about it. So give yourself like some wiggle room and it'll be fine. I highly recommend a calculator to calculate your calories. And we have some videos up on Kick-Ass about it, exactly how to count your macros and everything like that. So I'll leave the link to that down below as well. There's a lot saying, are you trying for another baby? I feel like it's kind of obvious, but yes. You guys go hard. How often do you have sex? Are you still working out since trying for a baby? Yes, but a lot less. Like I only work out 3 times a week now, and it's only for like 30 minutes in the morning with light weight, just in case, because I don't know what's happening with my body right now. So but I feel like if I'm not active at least a few times a week, even like some days I'll just go swimming and like do some laps, and I don't know, I just get really like in my head about things, like I don't know. What's your fave healthy snack? I love hummus with bell peppers dipped into it. Ooh, it's so good. Or spicy cucumbers. Oh, my mouth is watering. How did you avoid stretch marks during pregnancy? I did not. I have stretch marks. I have them in my inner thigh, on my outer thigh, on my side of my hips. I did not get them on my boobs and I did not get them on my stomach, but I think it's just a hereditary thing. My mom also got stretch marks exactly where I got mine. So I feel like if you haven't had a baby and you're interested to know if you're gonna get stretch marks or where you're gonna get them, I'd ask your mom if she has any or where she has hers, because I heard it's mostly hereditary. Would you ever get a second dog? I feel like I want a kitty cat more than a second dog. I feel like Morrow's great. We love her. I feel like 2 dogs would be a lot. We already have 3 kids, especially if we want another kid. And then 2 dogs, whoosh. But say all the kids are off at college or in school and we're bored and we want another dog, like for sure. But right now, no. Do you like sushi? And if so, what's your favorite roll? I love the Mexican roll from Bento's. It's shrimp tempura, basically. It's not even real sushi, I feel like. I don't like raw sushi. I feel like it's like, ugh. I get this one a lot. Why do you call Landon Nene? So when Jackson was a baby, he couldn't say Landon. So I guess randomly, he just said Nene, and it just stuck from there. When will you start changing the backyard? I want to do it in the winter when it cools down, because right now it's so hot. So any labor, like to do the backyard right now, is really expensive because it's so hot. And like landscapers charge more because it's so hot. So once it cools down a little bit, I think that's when we'll start doing it. What's your favorite thing about living in Florida? A lot of people don't like this, but my favorite thing is like the rain showers. Like throughout the day, like they'll just randomly, it'll just rain for 2 hours and it'll still be sunny and beautiful, but I just love the rain, and I love the heat, and I love the humidity. I know it's like unpopular opinion, but I just love it all. Whenever me and Kwa like travel and then come back and step off out of the airplane, we're like, oh, I feel the humidity, and it just like feels like home. I don't know. I'm getting a lot of questions about traveling and stuff, and yes, we definitely want to travel more, but right now with everything going on, it just does not look like something in the near future. Maybe in a year or 2, I'm not sure. We're gonna see how this whole thing plays out, but any traveling right now is probably not gonna happen. When will Sutton get a big boy bed? I think we transitioned the 2 boys after 2, so we'll just see like how he does with his crib and stuff. He hasn't showed any signs of trying to climb out or anything, which Jackson and Landon both have by now, so I think he loves his crib, like literally loves it. But when I do transition him, the front part of it comes off, and you just put on the little toddler bed rail. I just have to buy that attachment, and then that would be his little toddler bed. So, and then the last question I'm going to answer is, if your life went in a different direction, what do you think your job would be, or like your dream job? I feel like I'm doing it. I don't know. I can't. Like Kick-Ass, I freaking love. Real estate, Kwa's in love with, and I love helping him with that, especially like home design, like whenever they do the renovations and stuff. That is my favorite thing ever, like interior design, or anything with advertising and like public relations and stuff like that. I actually went to school for that, and I love it. It just interests me so much. So I feel like I'd still kind of be on the same path, but maybe just not in front of a camera, you know? I'm not sure, but I don't know. I can't think of any other passions that I feel like the interior design thing is the one thing I've never done, and I would love to do. Like when all the kids were in school, ooh, that would be so fun. That's basically it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.